Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the Government and HR Forum, and welcome to the third day of Infocom 2022. I will now request Mr. Raosaheb Kangane, Senior Vice President, Human Resource, Kotak Mahindra Bank, and President, HRFI, to kindly come on to the dais and take his seat. And a big round of applause to Mr. Raosaheb Kangane as we call him onto the stage to give the opening address. Warm welcome to you, sir. May I request Professor Dr. Samit Roy, Chairman, Rice Group and Chancellor, Adamas University. A huge welcome to you, sir, and a round of applause for Professor Dr. Samit Roy. Good morning to both our speakers here. And I will request Mr. Raosaheb Kangane to give the opening address, sir.
Good morning. I can't hear you now. Say loudly, good morning. So basically, I want to talk, Bengali, but I can't speak, but still I can understand Bengali. You can just say, what, Shu Prabhat, what you say, Chalo, good morning, everyone. So first, I would like to thank, AVP HR Mancom, for hosting this event. They are acting just like God, And fortunately, we are meeting after 3 years. God is very kind, so we got opportunity to meet all of us, Another thing, I got second, but last time I was admitted for almost 1 month, second wave. So fortunately, we are meeting again. Okay, chalo. So I, on behalf of HR Federation of India, I welcome all of you for this event, and especially our event partners, ABP, Infocom, for hosting this event. They are very nice people to organize such big events. So I would like just take you through the journey of HR Federation of India. So HR Federation of India, we started our journey in 2016 with a small group of one WhatsApp group with 200 plus members. And I am very glad to inform you today we have 1 lakh members across, all the platforms. Especially our WhatsApp group, it consists 75 WhatsApp group. About 20,000 plus senior HR people, they are part of this group. So that is our journey, and major activity which we conduct, we conduct events across all places India, but because of lockdown, we stopped that activity. So from last month, we started, conducting events. Last month we had in Mumbai, 2 weeks back it was in Pune, and today we are in Calcutta. So that is the journey of HRFI. So I will just, before conclude this thing, so every, all HR people, they are facing common problem today, high attrition. So all of you witness every day, So we have to find out why these people, they are quitting, every day. So the, answer, but you don't want to open up. So I will just, tell you what happened after COVID impact, So there is, employee value proposition, it has changed. Everybody wants, flexible working, hybrid working. So if you ask me personally, I don't want to go to office. I'm very comfortable to work from home. So that is a big mindset change, across the world. Again, there is no shortage of critical talent. So everybody is searching for critical talent. Where should I get good talent? And the people, they are joining. Within 9 days, half of the people, they are just leaving, So that is a major concern. Well-being, again, it's a big issue, across we are facing, because psychology of all people, it is changed, Everybody wants, to be at comfort zone. Then you got role of manager is changing every day, So we have to look into that aspect also. Younger generation, they want, they want to go to office and have personal experience. But most of people like us, we don't want to go to office. That is a big challenge. So my, major concern across which we are facing across, toxic behavior, Toxic behavior is the main cause for attrition, A lot of people, they are not understanding. If you see, if you ask 10 people, they will tell 8 people, they will tell, my manager is not paying properly. That is why I'm just quitting. So it's not question of company or, money, title. People, they are just looking for toxic behavior. So that is a big concern for us. We have to address, as HR fraternity, And lastly, I will tell you this. people, they are leaving the job, but I will say, you can leave the job, but, you don't stop learning, So, with this, I'll sum up this speech, and wish you a happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Professor Dr. Samit Roy to kindly come forward and present his address, sir.
Good morning to all the dignitaries present on dais as well as out of dais, the other officials present here, ladies and gentlemen. In today's world, businesses are becoming more people-centric than the perhaps 20 years ago. Therefore, it has become an imperative for all the business leaders to rethink their HR mantras. COVID-19 has forced us to take a different look at life and the way we go about our work. This has forced all of us to evaluate the immediate and longer terms impact COVID-19 and face a holistic challenge of how to energize the workforce both physically and mentally. Actually, during the last 35 years, I am in the educations. 1985, when I have started the professional institute, and then the international schools, and then the engineering college, and then the university. During the last 35 years, I noticed an abrupt change, especially when at the time of the recruitment of any employees as an academician, there's a huge change. 1995, there's one basic quality at the time of the recruitment of the faculty as a teachers was the knowledge depth and especially how he or she can control the classrooms, loud voice. After 2000 to 2010, another one extra skills added. Yes, you should have the knowledge on that subject and you have to control the classrooms. Then at the same time, you have to know how you control the smart board. But after COVID, another skills is added. You have to knowledge and then the loud voice. You have to know the control the smart board technique, and then also how you will make the video for the YouTube. So during the last 35 years, the skills required for a particular people's abruptly change. So as a HR manager, it is too difficult to recruit any people having the 4, 5, 6 special skills. And that is the main challenge, I think, nowadays. The life expectancy of an average human being has increased across the world. Today's children can expect to live on even up to 100 years. Anyone who is physically fit would wish to work beyond the so-called retirement age. Along with this, skill set, requirements and technology is changing by the day. Therefore, in today's work, a single skill or the specialization will not help you all your working life. Every employee has to reskill and upskill. Yes, after the independence of the 70 years, the one special skill helped to continue the work at least 30 years. But after 1970, the period reduced to 20 years and the 15 years. But I think after 2010, the period reduced 5 to 10 years. That means the new skill which will be required, it will be changed interval of 5 years and 10 years. The development of that skills is very challenging for an employee, at the same time for the organization. And that is the main challenge of the to the HR managers. There is also a shortage of the critical talent. HR leaders are under more pressure than even to fill roles and those with critical skills to meet market needs. Thus, in order to fill skill needs both effectively and efficiently, HR departments will have to broaden the range of talent, strategic and development processes, norms, and the infrastructure and facilitate the mobility of the employees from their current roles to other existing or newly created roles within the organization. And that is the main challenge to the HR managers. The perpetual problems for HR managers has always been on how to retain valuable employees with job options opening up. Employees have more options. Therefore, a planned and deliberate effort is needed to retain the employees. That is another area. After the COVID, at least 5 to 10% faculty member, they left the job. They took for a break of leave 2 to 3 years. What is the reasons? After the COVID, especially I am as in the education field, so my observation should be restricted in that field. The students' behavior abruptly changed to control the student, and the misbehavior of the students very much demoralizing the present faculty members. I think yesterday also one report came in the Bangalore that one faculty members took the leave for 2 years only not to control the behavior of the students, and that is one of the alarming area. So as we head into the 2023 workplace, how we work, where we work, and the technologies we use to stay connected to teams members and the customers will have the maximum say on our balance sheets. Let us really and truly consider all human as resource and not just a labor. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate the ABP group as they celebrate their centenary. Anandabazar Putrika, born in the year 1922, has traveled hundreds glorious and eventful years and is a part and the parcels of the life of 3 generations of Bengali readers, including me. May you remain in our lives forever. Thank you.
We thank both our speakers for their opening addresses. May I request Mr. Suman Banerjee, CHRO of ABP Private Limited, to kindly come forward and present a memento to both our speakers. May I request Mr. Suman Banerjee to present a memento to Mr. Raosaheb Kangane. Thank you very much, sir, for your opening address. And Professor Dr. Samit Roy, thank you for your address today morning and setting the tone. Thank you very much, sir. We request you to take your seats in the auditorium.